Hello everyone and welcome to Heat Check. My name is Matt Bowyer. This is day 5. I'm still the incomparable Sly Polaris. Who's Breaker Gemini? Hey Breaker. I want to ask you something, Breaker. What are you doing these days, Breaker? Is this the person that has our station? You stole a station. How do you steal a station? Okay. Long-range EM siege systems. That sounds fun. Yeah. Conceptually. Reach a point where people's suffering outweighs their loyalty, then you give them a way out. Wait, it has to have EM siege systems. I like the writing in this game. I'm going to go ahead and pop out of this conversation. So, we're not ready for this yet. Obviously, we don't have enough money. We have to get more money. I have learned that I can apparently just hop in my ship and sail around and go, like, rob people. Like Robin Hood, but way worse. But I'm not going to... I don't think I'm going to do that. I want to look at job listings. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to capture Joran Ashfall. This is going to get me a little closer to liberating this area, which probably is good. But I do see that I'm going to have an interesting extra bit of difficulty here. First of all, let's go over everything that this game covers. It's going to be good for me to read these every time, probably out loud, so we all know what we're getting into. My mission is to capture Joran Ashfall. It's going to pay me 24 bucks, 24 gold, 24 credits. I don't know what that is. I'll look at that in a second. And it's going to increase this liberation progress. I'm told this will tell me more plot. I like plot. On this ship that I'm going to be going to, I can see I have 6 guards and 4 bosses. The bosses are going to have the key cards that I need to gain access to other parts of the ship, and I can see what kind of weapons or gear that they have. In this case, both the bosses and the guards have concussive guns. They knock me out, but they won't make me bleed. Anything bleeding counts as lethal damage, which we've seen some people are frail and cannot take more than one type of lethal damage. I'm able to do so. I think I have 18 seconds of life left due to the injuries I've taken through misadventure. The thing that concerns me is that we have an alarm response. We have 60 seconds. If the guards sound the alarm, I have 60 seconds to escape or take out the captain. I don't know if the alarm has gone off up until now, because everything that I've gone to has been, if the guards sound the alarm, it can't do anything, so I can deal with it fairly quickly. So I've got a teleporter. We're doing this one. I guess I've got this cool concussion hammer. Do it. Let's do it. It's in this direction. So I probably don't want to get into the viewpoint of any guards. I don't know if they have to... What's over here? What a ship just out there. So I've seen... Oh, that's nice. I can match speed. I probably don't want to, like, these viewpoints here, I bet I don't want to get in them. I'm having my breakfast at the same time because it's early. Okay. So it's going to be a similar type of ship as I saw last time. I want a clean approach. I want a clean approach. Nice. Okay. So I've got it paused right now. So I've got a fuel barrel. I'm going to go around, and we've got a guard here. And we've got a guard here. And we've got a guard here. Then we've got 3 guard. Oh, gosh. Ashfall's so far away. Oh, and this isn't a rescue. This is a capture. I'm going to have to bludgeon Ashfall. All right, what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess that's it. And 10. 10 being the pilot. All right. So let's watch this for a minute. All right. Oh, and I almost went, but would have triggered that guard. And then that guard moves. Okay. The door's closed, so no one knows I'm here. Now, I don't think that I have to worry about anyone coming in from the other set. Alright, so right now I'm watching vision, guard vision. I was really confused by that. I thought for a second that guard vision was like what they could see and not like I'm spying on an Avenger. I think I want my first target to be Parabola. Well, I could probably go now. Because I don't want them to see anyone either. Parabola is going to be my target. I just don't know what signals an alarm. Are they all carrying little joy buzzers? Does Parabola come up? Or is Parabola always in medbay? I think Parabola is always in medbay. Okay. Alright, pause, have a drink. One moment. Whoop. Okay, so I'm looking at the gun right now, and I'm paused. Shots can't be heard through walls and closed doors. So right now, if I were to go with this concussive gun, the 2 people on my side, Vision and Melchizedek, I didn't catch the name, would hear it. And I don't know if they would come running or immediately sound the alarm. I'm trying to think, are these guards... I'll talk about that in a second. But anyone on the other side of this closed door that's right south of me wouldn't hear it, and I'd be able to continue going. So I've played a fair amount of games with guards before. Some of them even from start to finish. Dishonored 2 and Hitman 2 are the ones that first come to mind. And but I also have played The Swindle, which is a game that you can watch a really good Let's Play of on the Cool Ghost channel, done by Matt Lees. And in The Swindle, if you're seen, that's it. The alarm is immediately off. In Hitman 2, it depends on where you are. If you're trespassing, a guard will come over to you and be like, hey, you need to get out of here. And if you're in a hostile area, yes, you will immediately be shot at. In Dishonored 2, I think they just come investigate or then start throwing rocks at you. Okay. Uh-oh. Can I... All right. What? Oh, they may have heard that. Uh-oh. Oh. I like how I just kind of watched that all the way in, going, oh no, I'll die. Okay, so these are solid. I'll take a moment here. This is not solid. What am I even looking at? Just a nice rug. Is this anything? No. Just terminals. Okay. What does this guard have? Whoop. 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 There we go. Press the shift button and then don't touch WASD. So, does this guard have like an item? What does this mean? Alright, let's watch them for a little bit. So we got a 1 and a 2. They're gonna see me when I go in, which I'm less thrilled about. But I've got, I think, 3 in this section. 4 in that last one. Music's really good. I like it. Do I have a reload time on this? I don't know. Well, right now, let's put the Sidewinder. My current line of thought. Oh wait, let me. Oh my God, Matt, you've got to get better at the controls. Okay, they're doing. Always 2 people in this room. Current train of thought is if this exact scenario happens again, where this guard has gone into this doorway, because we'll not be able to hear, I'm going to run down from here, follow my mouse, I'm going to run down through here, Concussion Hammer, pause again, use a concussive gun, and blat jounce. But the pilot's going to hear it. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Keep watching. There we go. That's not going to work. The pilot's going to ruin that. I would assume the pilot is in my grill as far as the alarm goes. And the key guard, we'll call it, goes next, I assume. Well, I like this setup least of all because... Who's this? Benichow. Benichow, I bet. Benichow is just watching me. Or watching this path. And that's bad for me. Okay, I think they're following the same pattern each time. So they go check the left room, head straight down, walk around into there. Did they come up the far right then? No, they still come down the middle. So this right path here, I think, would cover me for coming down so I can ambush someone right around here. Come on, left. Ah, wrong one. Not yet. Not yet. Gotta take this slow. Have another drink. Alright, we haven't gotten too far away. I wonder where the ship's headed. Okay, good. Hi, Jane. This is really not the time. I love you, though. Sweet kitty. Alright. Alright. And so then they're going to walk up over to the right. Yep. And then go up and take their spot. Then Benichow's going to head down. When Benichow moves, I move. What are you doing? It's Benichow's turn, right? Spin my hammer. Spin my hammer. I don't know the line of sight just yet. That's one of the things I'm concerned about. I don't have vision cones. I wonder if there's an upgrade you can get. An item that would show vision cones. Hitman shows vision cones. I don't... Dishonored showed this direction they were facing with, like, glowing eyeballs. That's what it was. Alright, Benichow. Yes. Yes! I haven't set off the alarm yet. Nice. I'm in it. I'm in it. Oh. Oh. So I picked up a 3-use, it looked like 3-use period, slipstream. Time moves 10 times slower, and you move 5 times faster for 10 seconds, which will feel like 1 to everyone else. I can use that 3 times. That replaces the wrench. That's amazing. I love it. Alright. Alright. I'm hesitant to hit the pilot just yet. Cherry Coronto's crash beam. Oh! This is an item owned by one of my friends, Therlun. Turns off turrets, shields, and any electronic guard kit, even through walls. Hold down the button to aim, release to crash. Only uses up a charge if successful. If it took 3 years to make it, it takes 1 click to break it. I can use this 5 times in a mission and it recharges to full capacity for free when I return to a friendly station. Oh my word! That's amazing! That's gonna replace the quiet gun. I've got some gear now. Alright. Alright, let's watch here. So, 2 o'clock heads east, and then 6 o'clock heads east. And then 10 o'clock heads east? Yes. All checking that south thing. Okay. But to what end? Six o'clock heads east. I know I just saw somebody head southeast. What triggers that? What's going on? I could just leave. I don't know what's in that cargo crate, but I could just leave. Ah. Well, let's do this. Alright. So, I've acquired my dude. Waha! Waha! Yeah! Alright, they've got a pretty solid view. I'm just gonna let the ship continue on. What hit him? We out. We out. Take me home, baby. I bring the heat. The results are in. The day is warm. Slide me in, baby. Ah. bloodless, enigma, silent, unscathed. That's the best run I've ever had. I think that was legitimately good. Legitimately good. Smooth. Solid. Alright, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to go to my stash. So I need to sell some stuff. So I'm going to sell this long blade. I'm going to sell this long range sidewinder because it's only going to be a one thing. This is way better in every capacity. I know I don't really need to sell those, but so I'm halfway there. I'm at 98. I need 200. I need 200 for my personal mission. I'm getting there. I adore this concussion hammer. This is so good. I haven't seen how good that how quickly it attacks, but this it throws people for so far. It makes me giggle every time I look at it. And I've got this other cool stuff. I got an heirloom weapon. So I've got a way to hit people about the head and neck. I've got a teleporter, which it tracks how many times I've used it. I've used it twice. Once I got blown up, and then once to test it in the practicing. I've got a quiet concussive gun for my non-lethal runs, like today. I've got a super speed that I think I can use. So I think a method I'm going to try soon is when things are going to be going hot. The slipstream here is for when an alarm goes off. I've got 3 uses of it ever, so I'm going to have to make them all count. But the way I see the slipstream working is I activate the slipstream, I teleport into the middle of a room, and then I go ham. I've got a way to deal with turrets and shields and whatever electronic guard kits are 5 times per mission. This is amazing. I've got a trap that I can lay down and have people lose their armor. I'm guessing there are going to be enemies that are armored that I can't get through with the concussion hammer. This is the way to do those in case I don't... Oh, because this is going to be anti-armor. This is anti-shield. Those are probably separate things. I know how shields and armor work. I've played StarCraft. And then I've got a grenade launcher. Why not? Why not have a grenade launcher? What if grenades, but faster? And then I can just do whatever I want with them. Kills everyone in the blast radius and destroys sentry guns. When you absolutely, positively have to remove everybody in a room, look for the restockable remote grenade launcher. You won't have stealth anymore, but you won't need it. And then I really like... So I've got stuff that is rare, and then I've got stuff that is interesting. And if you want to talk about game design, and you want to talk about having loot in tiers, where it's usually normal, rare, but like a normal, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. Give me interesting every time. As we kind of hang out here listening to this groove, I'm gonna veer off into another game for a second and talk about World of Warcraft, which I played when it was first coming out. I played from launch, took a little time off, played through Wrath of the Lich King, and then have never played again. I was an engineer, and the reason I liked being an engineer as my profession was that engineer was interesting. I could make rocket boots. I made a mechanical squirrel. The reason I found out you can make a mechanical squirrel and switched to engineering off of blacksmithing because I wanted to make a mechanical squirrel and name him Ichabod, and I did. And Ichabod was great. He was my favorite non-combat pet in the entirety of that game. No other game has let me make a mechanical squirrel. And that is a point in World of Warcraft's favor. They lost all of those points in regards to Hong Kong. But when I was... One of the things I really liked about Engineer was that it was weird. Was that it was interesting. That those abilities didn't necessarily... The things you could make weren't incredibly useful all the time. But like the Goblin Mind Control helmet, it may have been a Gnomish Mind Control helmet, I don't remember who had it. And it had just like, you could channel, it had a chance to make an enemy fight for you for a little bit, or it could just make them really angry and then they would kill you. The entire profession was full of stuff like that. And I started falling out of World of Warcraft when they started to take those interesting bits of flavor away. And instead they were chasing balance, chasing the idea that everything had to be equally valid for everyone in all circumstances, that the only differences between the classes would be the amount of damage essentially that they took. Like everyone should have... You should be able to fight roughly the same number of enemies in the same amount of time, and all the professions should be equally appealing, and it's unfair for blacksmithing to have really reliable and powerful things if engineering has equally powerful but not as reliable things. And to do that, it turned it more into a game than a world. It turned it more into a grind than an escape. And if you take that wonder away and you remove it, or you remove that wonder and you replace it with just like percentage bonuses, or putting the number 7 after a spell that you already had at number 6, and it just does a little bit more, that's boring. That's not going to make me keep playing. It's not going to make me keep reading. It's not going to make me keep wanting to run a game in that. So having an entire tier in this that looks like it's just called interesting, and you get weird and wacky stuff, I like that. Like, let's talk, I think I didn't even get to it. Let's talk about this extreme range visitor. So it's a teleporter. It's an interesting teleporter. Click anywhere within the radius to teleport there. I'll be pulled back to my original location 2 seconds later. I can use this once, and then it's gone for good. What I could have done, I theorize, what I could have done. So I'm assuming that since this is a Sidewinder, there has to be a path. But the visitor, so it doesn't say Sidewinder, it just says in the range. I could have teleported from my pod, possibly. If the radius covered the entire ship, I could have been in my pod, teleported behind my target, hit him with a hammer, picked him up, waited the remaining second, teleported back to my pod automatically, and then I could have just flown away. Or, consider this. Use the extreme range visitor. Shoot a bunch of grenades. Go back. Detonate the grenades through the menu. Fly away. It's fun. They give me toys. They give me toys, and then they say, if you break it, you have to buy another. You have to go find another one. You have to go hit someone else with a hammer to get another one. This might be a bad message to be teaching children. Children, don't play Heat Signature. Just enjoy watching me play it, I suppose. I'm gonna go. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye.